Hi, do you know if Jim's working today?
Jim in what department?
Flooring.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll go ask. Thank you.
Did you hear that, Teach? Jim's not here, dude.
You're not here today? I'm pretty sure Jim's here today. I don't know. Jim?
Jim?
Hey Jim, where you at, bud?
Found it, man. This one.
Wait,
could be
no, No. That is
you don't
square like that?
I mean, if you want square,
I was looking
it
for
could be
like
anything.
I was looking for like a diamond cut.
You like diamond more than square?
Dude, this literally looks like fucking fence that we found at Home Depot. That wasn't the idea.
I mean, like the mesh can be anything, Teach. It could be
clearly
penis shaped if you wanted it to be. It could be square.
Okay, well I don't want square.
You don't want square. That's all I wanted to hear, mate.
So 1-inch mesh.
That's better than square.
So much.
All right, Calvin just found a 1/4 inch. This is thin enough. This should probably get the job
Now
done.
we need to go get something to make it look nice. We should make it pink. It's all around my baby. It's a big bin. Oh, easy. Oh, that's just a good bin, you dumb cunt. Oh, it's just a good bin. Right, baby. Oh, absolutely. So, if you guys haven't figured this out before we did, we're sitting in the X5 and we plan on putting wire mesh in the BRZ, and TJ is one person coming from his house. Guess what we don't fucking have, TJ?
How are we gonna do a BRZ install, Kyle, if we don't have the BRZ? We drove all the way to Home Depot and drove all the way back to the warehouse to then realize we don't have the car. So we're gonna drop off the bins and tools and stuff that we just got, drive back to my house, get the BRZ, drop off the X5, turn back around, come back to the warehouse, do the install.
I can't believe I didn't catch that.
I've been like envisioning us doing this all day, and I'm like, I guess I got so caught up in doing it and getting excited for it that I was like, I forgot that I needed the car to do it.
6.5 hours later.
Here are the holes I am referring to when I say I want to patch the holes and blind them a little bit. Now, I was talking with a couple V3 owners who bought the Pandem kit, and I think they were saying that when you buy the Authentic kit, it comes with a mesh, but I'm not too sure. They didn't really give me a straight answer. So today we're gonna add our own mesh to it. The reason why I don't like them is because, one, you can see the stock fender behind this, and I don't wanna cut this whole entire stock piece out to show all of it, and you can like see the bottom part of the kit, which looks kind of ugly through here. Also, you can see that I have a piece of vinyl covering this right here. That is because when I re-welded these rear fenders, I had to cut more away and ruin some of the wrap, which just made everything exposed and ugly, and that won't be fixed until the car is redone, and at that point it won't be ugly. So a way that I'm gonna bandage that and just make it look kind of cooler, in my opinion, is getting some mesh grill, making my car a little chicken coop, and putting a little mesh wire behind it, doing it a little DIY style, doing what we do best. Making the rep kit an authentic kit. This is the mesh I was going for. This is more of like a diagonal type mesh, but the one we have today is more of a square mesh. But this is what I was looking for, but wasn't able to find. You guys already know the drill. Before we get going, let's take this kit off. This kit is extremely easy to take on and off. Shout out to Downstar. That's the hardware that I use on this car, and it makes everything super easy. They're reusable bolts that are kind of like riv nuts, but it's a different design and it's a much prettier design. Well nuts? Well nuts, not riv nuts. Here is the thought process. We're gonna use this piece of paper. I'm gonna outline generally what the shape of the chicken wire is supposed to be. I just drew on my kit a little bit.
Fucking A, dude.
It'll come off.
Come on, man.
Sorry. Here's our outline. We'll obviously cut
can mirror that.
a little bit. Yeah, we'll obviously cut like out to here. And then Calvin actually had the bright idea of using these aluminum TIG welding sticks, and we are going to epoxy them to the inside of the kit so we can essentially make bendable, pliable brackets to hold the mesh together. together, which if you've seen like any like aftermarket hoods or any like aftermarket products that usually have like a mesh grill, they use little like paper clips that hold in everything that I twist bone pliable.
We could show them. Yeah, like these little metal foldable tabs.
We're gonna be DIYing it, but that's essentially what we're gonna be trying to replicate. Rep life, dude.
You're just fucking dropping all the rep memes today, Teej. You're wearing it like a army patch.
Get on it. Done.
A little too small, mate.
Is that too small?
Yeah. This one can work, but make it a little bigger.
Make the next one bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that I have all 4 of the cutouts made for both sides, we definitely don't want these being silver. If we spray paint them black, it will kind of hide what's behind it even more, and it will go with the theme of the car. So here, we have some black spray paint. And rather than holding this or placing it on the ground and shooting it, I'm gonna use the wire that came with the chicken wire that was like wrapped around it. And I'm actually gonna reuse this to create like coat hangers essentially. So I can create little hooks, hang them on, and then spray paint them to make sure I don't get like any flaws on the paint.
This is how you make talk meat.
Dustin, your talks will never live up.
Oh! Wow! Woo! Hey, I want you guys to know, I taught this man what talk meat was.
Do we know you?
He eats tacos with milk.
Talks and milk, baby. The best combo there ever was. So here are my little fish hook designs. Now when I'm spray painting it, I can hold it like this and go and not get it all over everything else. So I'm gonna spray these, let them dry, and then we'll put them on the car. Get your talks out of here.
Man, I spit into a nice.
Okay, I'm gonna let this dry for like 10 minutes and then we're good to go.
Why am I such an asshole? I forgot to fucking turn on the mic, Dustin.
The whole time.
The whole fucking time I forgot to turn on the mic. But I deleted the footage, so TJ can't host me. Get fucked. Fuck you, TJ. Explanation again. Take 2. We were supposed to use this aluminum TIG wire, but the amount of force it takes to bend this overcomes the epoxy's adhesive properties. And that's not good when you're trying to bend something. So instead, I'm using this cheap wire that came with the mesh, right? Boom, look at that, look at those little appendages. I would have recommended to do something using the binder clips that are on folders, right? So you stick it in, there's 2 prongs and then it splits into 2 pieces. I would have recommended going to Staples and getting those, but we didn't because TJ's like, if we're feeling like making the car look uniform, make it look good as a unit, we're gonna paint these as well.
Better than I imagined.
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you mold this.
Now we'll mold that to the outer edge here.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Wait, lift it up. Let's see. Or do you want to put the second one?
No, let's get a little.
Oh!
Does that look pretty?
It's pretty meshy.
It's pretty meshy.
You're not gonna get shit in there.
Definitely not gonna get shit in there, but the question is, will it hide enough? Like, is it have a deep enough?
You can put one on top of the other to make the square smaller. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think it'll be necessary. I mean, no, it's still pretty visible.
You can't hide that atrocious thing back there, Teach, unless you put like a piece of paper back there completely cover it.
Did it really do anything? No. But does it look better than before? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Good on you, Teach.
I mean, it definitely hides it more, but
you're not gonna get ducks in there. If a big old squirrel, you hit a big old squirrel, Teach, it's not going in there. Is that what you were looking for?
I don't care about shit getting in. I just was trying to hide the ugliness until the car gets redone. It's gonna look kind of bunk through it, but I guess screw it. I guess it looks better than before. It looks better than before. I have to win in my book.
Good on you, Teach.
All right, guys. So we just finished up the install, if you want to call it an install. At the end of the day, it doesn't do much. I'll be honest. This was an idea that I had and I want to run with it, but we can definitely build on it. You can still see through. You can definitely still see through, but it kind of does help provide a general mask of what is actually behind it. It looks kind of cool. Some people don't like the mesh type of look, but for me, I thought I would go ahead and add it. Now let me ask you guys this: if you guys have any better suggestions on ways that I can improve kind of providing a little bit more of a screen to darken it. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it, and if one of you guys have an idea that I'm like pumped on, we'll definitely do it on the channel, which would be pretty cool to see. But for me, I'm definitely gonna take this as an improvement in my book.
Splits the light. Here's your blue and there's your red.
That's a little bit too science for me. I'll be honest with you, I don't really.
Imagine it as a raindrop. It does the same rainbow effect. You know what, never mind.
Okay, now let's go home and get ready for dinner tonight. It's actually Mickey's birthday, so a lot of us are getting together. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So on the way home, I stopped by CVS and I wanted to get Mickey a birthday card. When I was in the store, I found some things that I thought would be funny to give him. What is really interesting about Mickey and I's friendship is, and with everyone at the shop, is that Mickey is now turning like 41, 42, but by looking at him, you wouldn't know it. And he doesn't act like he's that old. And that's not old in the grand scheme of things, but us being like low 20s and Mickey being literally twice our age, we always bust his balls about it. But something about Mickey that is awesome is he's been like involved in cars just as much as we are now, like before we were born and whatnot. So like he just knows so much about the industry and just about cars and about the scene. And we kind of refer to him as the OG. I got him some Depend adult diapers, and the birthday card is for 60. So I thought it was pretty funny. It's gonna be quite the hoot at dinner, so I'm gonna package this up and then we're gonna get ready and we're gonna go to dinner. I'm terrible with like wrapping gifts, or I guess this wouldn't be considered wrapping. This is like stuffing, packing a gift. I don't know. Literally in yesterday's video, you complained about me showing your farts, but behind camera she walks up, looks me in the eye, puts her leg up on the banister, and
that's all live.
And rips it and tries to hide that underneath the counter so I don't put it on the vlog. Like, you do it to yourself at this point. Dude, that literally sounded like you need to go check your pants.
No, I didn't know you were recording. I'm serious.
Dude, why are you farting so much?
I'm serious, don't put that in. Don't put that in. I'm serious.
Card done. Now let's get ready for dinner.
Oh, thanks, dude.
No, dude, not for you.
Don't worry about it.
Don't touch.
Hi, PJ.
How are you? This is like one of those restaurants where like you sit around the cooking table and there's like one.
Swipe. Yep, swipe up.
Yeah, so what did you guys get Mickey for his birthday? Nothing?
I got him a beer, actually.
Those are probably Depends, knowing you.
Well, you didn't get him shit. Hey, it's a... Oh, it's Godzilla! Kevin, watch out, it's Godzilla!
Right.
You want handy tickets in?
Right.
I did that one.
I'm feeling
Gotta do it for the video.
Gotta do it for the video. Alright, Calvin, imagine on them words.
Hi, I did. Hey, Colin.
Hey, oh, I was kidding, man! I was kidding! There is no sippy action going on in this car.